Hey everyone. So I have not updated, which I know y'all know life is crazy. But anyway, I think I left with I didn't tell about the birth story. So I'm just gonna kind of do a whole update, birth, postpartum, and all that all in one. um, so they hooked me up to Pitocin like I think it was like 550 or so. Um, and immediately contractions started. My OB said that she really thinks that I probably would have went into labor on my own had I not gotten checked that day at a normal appointment. Just because I was so dehydrated. They actually had a hard time getting the IV in me because I was so dehydrated from being so sick. So anyways, Pitocin's going. I just felt very nauseous and weak. I wasn't still getting sick because they gave me Zofran in the IV. But I just felt terrible. And then having to be in labor and give birth on top of that. So I actually opted to get the epidural this time. I had our 7 previous kids with no drugs, which is really my heart because I like the faster recovery. But never having the epidural, I really didn't know what I was in for, and I was kind of scared of just a bad recovery or a slower recovery, I guess is a better word for it. Because I've got to be on my game. I have 8 kids. But anyway, so I opted for the epidural. And my husband kept like really encouraging me. He's like, "Are you sure you've never done this before? You've always been, really good." I was like, "I am so tired. I just can't handle this right now." So anyways, I got the epidural and it was amazing. I know I shouldn't say that, but it was amazing. After talking to some friends after I had the baby, it sounds like I had a really good anesthesiologist. The epidural worked almost immediately, like within 30 minutes, which she probably would have been born under an hour from the time that I had the epidural. I think it was like 8:40 whenever I got the epidural. And I was in pain, but not like screaming my head off pain. I was probably at a 5. But once I hit transition, it's like 10 to 20 minutes and the baby's here. And I was at 6 centimeters whenever I got the epidural, which is typically like the trigger for me is 6 centimeters. And in under 30 minutes, I have a baby. So, anyways, I was able to rest some. I could still feel contractions, but it wasn't anything like it was before. So I still felt in control, so it's probably why I liked it so much. Anyways, so I could kind of feel that she was ready to be born. So we called the doctor and the nurses, and she was born at 11:01. So 8:30, 9:30, 10:30. So I guess about just under 2 hours from the time that I had the epidural, roughly. I don't know. I'm sleep deprived. I can't do fast math right now. So anyway, she was born, and it was like one of the easiest deliveries ever. I pushed twice, and she was here. They laid her right on me, which they haven't done the last couple babies because Reagan was pretty traumatic. That's our 16-month-old, and she was bruised, and her cord was wrapped around her neck, so they had to check her out immediately. Logan, actually, he was laid right on top of me. He was a very fast delivery. The nurse delivered him. Anyway, so they laid her right on top of me, and it was so sweet. And she was just mesmerizing. Like, she was very peaceful, which I hope stays. She just kind of, like, her eyes opened up really wide, and she just looked all around, looked at me and Nathan. She didn't really cry. It was just really, really sweet and cool. But anyways, so I obviously had to stay in the bed that night because of the epidural. I couldn't get up. Like, I'm used to getting up right away, being able to go to the bathroom. They tell me not to take a shower, but I usually do anyways because I don't care what they say. But then this time I obviously couldn't. What was funny was the epidural comes with this button thing. They didn't really tell me much about the button. I'm having some visitors. Hi, baby. So there's this button thing. And I was texting my best friend while I was in labor. And I was like, I kind of want to push the button, just see what it does. She was like, well, do it. So I pushed the button. And I had full range of both. Hi. So I had full range of both of my legs. And as soon as I pushed the button, my left leg went voop. So I couldn't feel my left leg.
Mommy,
So it was kind of funny.
I looked at that.
Yeah, I'm telling a story. Okay, give me just a minute, okay? So in the middle of the night, I couldn't, like, get myself comfortable, so I was waking Nathan up. Can you roll me, please? And then my left leg fell off the bed, and I couldn't pick it up, so it was kind of funny. I was like, Nathan, get my leg. What you got? Thank you. So anyways, it was great. We came home, I guess 36 hours later. 36, it was under 48 hours.
And we saw the red snake.
We saw a red snake. Yeah. I have another visitor. So anyway, she was here, and it was great.
And Jackson
we were able.
touched it and knew.
Yeah, there was a snake in our backyard a couple months ago. So anyway, do you need something? Okay. Huh? Oh. So we came home, and everything's just been kind of smooth sailing. She's been a really easy baby so far. Nursing is going as good as can be expected. I'll have to do more on that later. We're supplementing some. Sleep is really not happening. Okay, I'll get her in just a minute. I have a poopy diaper to change. The life of a mother. So anyway, so we have been thrown into co-op starting right at 2 weeks postpartum. And hit with a hurricane.
Mommy.
We were in Florida.
Mom.
We were in northeast Florida, so we didn't get the brunt of it, but we got a lot
Mommy.
of, yes.
Are you looking at a book?
Yep. No, I'm not looking at a book. I'm telling people a story.
If you want in a story?
No, I'm telling a story. All right, I'm almost done, okay? So we had to...
I'm holding.
No, not right now.
Yes.
So we had to majorly prep for this thing because it looked like it was coming right for us. Then it went up the West Coast. But anyway, so we are doing good besides lack of sleep. Sleep is just really not happening. And even for my poor husband, he's kind of... It's taking its toll on us. It's catching up. We're each taking little cat naps every day. Like, by cat nap, I mean like 20, 30 minutes is what we're able to get. But other than a hurricane and being postpartum, we're doing pretty good. This is probably one of my easiest recoveries, which I'm very thankful for. But I will talk to y'all later. Hope y'all are doing good. Bye.